After losing 200 plus pounds, Nellis Dominici wants to take the next step. Alpine Plastic Surgery specializes in abdominoplasty, where excess skin is removed for a healthier life. For more information, visit alpineplasticsurgery.com.
Hi there, Michelle Barber here, aka Style Queenie. If you haven't already checked out my blog, go to www.stylequeenie.com, read my previous posts, check everything out, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But what I wanted to tell you about today is something I did a few weekends ago. I actually, my husband was out of town, and I was kind of going in my bathroom and noticed that my linen / toiletries closet was just chaos. So I took 2 days pulling everything out, organizing it, throwing a lot of stuff away, and just putting things in the right places. And it just made me feel free. And why am I telling you this? Because what does style have to do with the bathroom? Well, the same thing applies with your style, with your closet. I always think it's a good idea to, especially at the beginning of a season, to clear out a lot of the old stuff that we have, because it gives us an opportunity to start with some new fresh ideas. So I will donate a lot of my stuff to Goodwill and do that kind of stuff. But here's why I change my style up. I'm not gonna lie, I do love to shop, but here's why. I get bored. I like to keep staple pieces in my closet, but then add to them to create whole new looks. And I found that there are new styles that come out every year, and I always want to take advantage of them. And I know I just can't keep building and building and building, because there are always things that I'm not wearing. So it gives me the opportunity to feel good about donating, but then also to declutter. That brings me to my next point, which is decluttering. Because decluttering is one of the most freeing things that you can do. In fact, here's a picture of my shoe closet. Yes, I do have a little bit of a fetish with shoes, but when I organize my closet, it gives me an inner calm. It makes me feel like I'm not walking into a war zone when I go in my closet, which allows me to be more creative with my styles. So I like the challenge of creating the new styles by using things I already have. So when I'm out looking in stores, what I'll do is I'll see a piece and I'll think, oh, what do I have at home that will already work with? So I then like to go home and play around with things, mix things, match things, try new colors, try new patterns, try new styles, using things I already have. And it gives me actually a whole new seasonal vibe, because even though I'm wearing pieces that I already have, I'm adding something different. And so it just gives it a different dimension. And so that's what I wanted to talk a little bit more about today. And I'm going to share with you some tips that I have about creating new styles and actually using things that you already have, that you already own, to create new styles. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite pieces that I have in my closet that I will never get rid of, and how you can incorporate them into the upcoming seasonal style. So stick around, we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. So I talked a little bit about how you can incorporate styles you already have and add some new pieces for each season, but continue to grow your style repertoire by adding these together. So if I were to pick one thing in my closet that I would never live without, that would have to be my moto jacket, my leather jacket, because I think it works in as a feminine accessory, kind of like I'm wearing it here, but also it works really well for casual too. So I never, I'm pretty sure I have worn this jacket to death. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. And if I do, it will only be to get another one. I found mine at Zara, but there are plenty of places that you can find these jackets. In fact, if you really want to shop some of my looks, some of the things that I've worn, when you go to my blog, I actually have links that you can go and check out some of the outfits that I've already worn. So I also don't believe in completely switching to wearing sandals. I like to wear boots or booties in the spring and summer because I think it adds just a different vibe. As you can see, I'm wearing with a skirt, I'm wearing with pants, and they just are a little different. They create something a little bit more fun and allow us to keep using styles that we love, that we have already in our closet, with the new summer or spring styles that come out. The next one is leather. Leather, I think, was traditionally not necessarily a feminine fabric, but I love creating a feminine vibe with mine. I think it works really well in any season. Obviously, it's a little bit heavier of a fabric, so if you are wearing it either in pants or a skirt, you'll want to wear like a looser, thinner top or a t-shirt just to create a little bit lighter, airy look, and not so that you don't overheat too, especially on days where it's really hot. Leather for me is a really sexy and feminine vibe, and I think it allows us to incorporate something a little bit different that you don't see everywhere all the time. The next one is, I know I see a lot of people in the spring and summer wearing jeans that are white or just regular blue jeans, and I love those, but I also think it's kind of fun to wear some black jeans. I think black is a really slimming color, and it allows us to add funky patterns and tops when we are wearing the black jeans. They are, they'll never go out of style. You can always find them at stores like H&M, Zara, Nordstrom Rack. And then I have some great online sites that I like to buy my clothes and shoes from. And that is ASOS, ASOS.com. And then also boohoo.com. And some others. And again, if you go to my Style Queenie blog, you'll find a lot of this information on there. It's a great way for you if you're not quite sure about how to go about shopping or the right things to look for. Having tips and following guidance from people who kind of have done a little bit of research and do that kind of thing quite often is always helpful. So one of the hardest things about transitioning for me is finding, again, the right places to shop. And so if you are looking to go and you really want to try things on, the stores I always pick, because I know my sizes, because once you go to the store regularly enough, you'll start to feel and know the sizes that you can pick out. So again, H&M is a great store. I know my size, I can go try these on. And what I'll do is when I'm picking out seasonal pieces that I know I'm not going to be keeping forever, they're not going to be my staples, I'm not going to spend a fortune on them. So I will choose stores that are not going to be super expensive, that I can wear then with my staple pieces that may be a little bit more of an investment. So again, H&M, Nordstrom Rack, I love finding bargains at Nordstrom Rack. And my favorite, absolute favorite store is Zara. I love how they are really funky and they keep new inventory coming in all the time. So I just wanted to leave that with you today and let you know that there are so many opportunities when a new season comes along, so many new styles you can pick out, but don't forget to keep using the things that you already have, the things you know work for you and the things you love. So find a way to incorporate the styles that you already have and have fun with it. Until next time, cheerio.
I'm Susan Bond, and this is my good friend Dave Hansen. Join us for MacCasts. We guarantee you a feel-good story and great free resources.
We're new, we're fun, and we're putting community back into commerce.